What are some of the creepiest things that hikers have ever discovered in the woods? From unsettling statues to mysterious caves and even bizarre drawings, let's explore some of the most eerie places found while hiking. Hey there everyone, here's your host. And today we're going to look at some of the creepiest things that hikers have ever come across in the woods. So let's get started with number 10, the Voynich manuscript. It was 1991 when a rare book dealer from the United States named Wilfred Voynich passed away. He left behind an estate filled with rare books, and one of his family members decided to clear out the attic. They took it to Yale University for further analysis, and that's where the mystery really began. The text within this book appears to be written in an unknown writing system, and the illustrations are just as bizarre. Even more strange is that the book itself appears to be made from unknown materials such as vellum. The pages appear to be made from the skin of a type of animal that has never been identified. Some believe the book could hold dangerous secrets, while others think it may be nothing but a hoax. What do you think? Is there anything we missed about this creepy find? Let us know in the comments below. And now for 9. But first I want to give a big shout out to some supporters. Thanks so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you want to learn more about our amazing community, check out the link in the description. And now, on to 9. Clown Cave. It was 2016 when two explorers, known as Chris and Lauren, set out to investigate an abandoned cave in West Virginia. They were shocked to discover that the entire inside of the cave had been covered with clown graffiti. Statues and dolls were scattered all over the place, and hundreds of creepy clowns were drawn all over the walls. The disturbing artwork depicted demonic-looking clowns holding weapons and carrying out sinister activities. To make things worse, the explorers reported hearing strange noises coming from the depths of the cave, although nothing could be seen. Do you think this creepy cave may be haunted? Let me know in the comments below. And now for number 8, the Hook Man. This disturbing story comes from 1971, when a young woman named Jill Bouton went for a hike in Griffith Park with her boyfriend. While strolling along the hiking trail, she noticed a man sitting on a nearby log. She couldn't see his face because he was wearing a trench coat, but something about him set her on edge. As she continued walking, she heard footsteps following her own. When she turned around, she saw the same man from the log walking towards her. Then suddenly, he began running. Terrified, Jill ran as fast as she could, until she reached a well-lit area. When she finally looked back, she saw the man standing at the top of a nearby hill with what appeared to be a hook in his hand. This is where things get strange. Jill told police she saw the same man 3 weeks later in the exact same spot. A third sighting occurred when Jill was visiting the park with her mother. She described the man to the police as being about 6 feet tall, thin with long sandy blonde hair, wearing a tan trench coat and brown shoes. Police searched for the man but were unable to find him. Many believe he may have been the infamous serial killer Richard Ramirez, also known as the Night Stalker. And now for 7. The Ghost Train. Back in 1925, a train was traveling through the mountains when it derailed and crashed into a gorge. All 42 people aboard were killed instantly. Nearly 75 years later, hikers reported hearing the sound of a train whistle echoing through the mountains. To this day, hikers report hearing the sound of a train traveling through the mountains at night, followed by the sound of a train derailing. Some believe the ghost train may be warning hikers to stay off the tracks, or perhaps it's simply the restless spirits of those who died in the crash. Now for 6. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. On February 2, 1959, 9 skiers and hikers set out to explore the northern slopes of Mount Otorten in Russia. 2 days later, they set up camp in a secluded area known as the Dyatlov Pass. At some point during the night, an avalanche partially destroyed their campsite, causing them to abandon their tent and flee. When their bodies were discovered the following month, it became clear that something very strange had happened. The group had been skiing for days without any food or water, and several had suffered severe physical trauma, almost as if they had been beaten. The cause of death was officially recorded as unknown. Many believe the group may have been victims of a secret Soviet military experiment gone wrong. Others say the group may have encountered a creature from the woods and were torn apart. Whatever the case may be, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the creepiest mysteries in hiking history. And now for no. 5. The Loveland Frog. It all started back in 1951, when a man named Roger Mangum was driving home from work near Loveland, Ohio. That's when he slammed on his brakes after seeing a frog in the road. As he got out of his car to move the frog, it stood up on its hind legs and walked away. Roger immediately called his friend Mark Chauvin, who didn't believe the story at first but decided to investigate anyway. He too was shocked to discover a frog that appeared to walk on two legs. Over the next few months, dozens of similar sightings were reported across the country. Some believe the frogs may have been government test subjects that had been mutated through nuclear experiments. Others said they could be evidence of a parallel universe where animals evolved differently. To this day, nobody knows exactly what these frogs were, and now for no. 4. The Beast of Bray Road. Between 1989 and 1997, Wisconsin was plagued by the mysterious Beast of Bray Road. The creature was said to be a werewolf that attacked people and their pets. The first attack was reported by a woman named Jean Lane, who was walking home from a bar when she was attacked by a large wolf-like creature. She managed to escape, but other people weren't so lucky. Several dogs were killed in subsequent attacks, and police soon realized they were dealing with a real-life werewolf. After tracking the creature, police were able to capture one of its hairs for DNA testing. This revealed that the beast was part wolf and part coyote, but scientists were unable to explain why the animal was exhibiting such human-like behavior. In the end, the case went cold, and the Beast of Bray Road was never seen again. And now for no. 3. The Suicide Forest. Located in Japan, the Suicide Forest is a creepy place where thousands of people have taken their own lives. People often travel to the forest to release the spirits of those who have died. One of the most famous cases occurred in 2014 when a popular video game designer known as Eraser-in-Chief hung himself in the forest. His death shocked the nation and sparked outrage among fellow gamers. Since then, the forest has gained a reputation for being cursed. Hikers have reported feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness and despair, while others say they can hear the cries of those who have died. Some believe that the forest is haunted by evil spirits that drive people to insanity, while others say it's simply a place of sorrow. And now for no. 2. The Devil's Tramping Grounds. Located in North Carolina, the Devil's Tramping Grounds is a strange area where hikers have reported experiencing strange phenomena. One of the strangest aspects of the area is a circle-shaped clearing where nothing will grow. Some say the area is cursed and should be avoided at all costs. Others believe it may be the resting place of a Native American burial ground. In 1936, a young girl wandered into the clearing and was never seen again. Her body was discovered 2 weeks later, and an investigation revealed that she had been crushed to death by a large rock. Many believe she was the victim of foul play, but this has never been confirmed. And now, for no one, the Skull Cave. Back in 1930, a group of teenagers from Ohio were hiking in Hocking Hills State Park when they stumbled across a cave filled with human skulls. They immediately fled, and nobody knew about the cave until one of the teenagers told his son about it decades later. The son, who was an experienced caver, decided to investigate. He returned to the cave and discovered a series of tunnels leading deep underground. He explored as far as he could, but eventually turned back when he realized the cave was getting darker and darker. He never saw another soul inside the cave, and nobody knows how many people have died here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got lots of creepy videos to come. See you next time. Bye.